Well, welcome investaholics and friends to the next installment in the ETF Spotlight Review series. Today we'll be checking out DJRE, which is the State Street Spider Dow Jones Global Real Estate Fund. This one will be good if you're looking to get some diversification for income. So, yeah, you know, pretty much there's no value in putting your money in the bank. So this portfolio, or this ETF portfolio, has 85% REITs in holdings, which are typically dividend generating stocks. Their tax-free status requires them to return most or all of their net income to shareholders. So definitely, if you're looking for income or another small stream of income anyway, this is one to have a look at. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Stick around. Well, hello there, investaholics. This is Scott. KrackTheSky Value Investing will be giving you up-to-date investing news and content so you can navigate the markets wherever you are. My mission is to give you the knowledge and confidence to take control of your own personal finances, expand your investment horizons, and crack your financial sky. Okay, let's dive right into it. So the Spider Dow Jones Global Real Estate Fund seeks to provide investment returns before the fees and other costs, blah, 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 that closely correspond to the performance of the Dow Jones Global Select Real Estate Securities Index. So the Dow Jones Global Select Real Estate Securities Index is designed to measure the performance of publicly traded real estate securities, including globally traded real estate investment trusts, and real estate operating companies. So not just trusts, so you've got some other types of companies there included in the package. So why are we bothering to look at this one? So we get some global diversification, so get access to sectors and countries that may otherwise be difficult for the retail investor to invest in directly from Australia. Income, as I sort of touched on in the first slide, benefit from potential property rental income in forms of semi-annual dividends. So we'll take a look at that on the next slide anyway. Potential inflation hedge. Real estate assets may help reduce inflation at risk. Liquidity. So, this one's traded on the ASX. Property ETFs are more liquid and accessible way to invest in the property markets than other physical property. So, if you've got small sums of cash, this is a good way to get into global property or property in general. So, you don't have to be a big guy to sort of diversify your asset base and income streams. Okay, we had a net asset value of $18.09. Was trading just below that at $18.06. Market cap of this ETF is $277 million, so not the biggest but not the smallest. Management fee of 0.5%. As we sort of mentioned, you get a dividend in January and July. Dividend yield's not too bad for an international focused ETF or stock in for that matter. So you get 3.35% per annum. This ETF offers a simple and cost-effective way to gain access to a diversified portfolio of more than 200 real estate investment trusts and real estate operating companies which are listed on major exchanges around the world. DJRE could be used as a key component of a diversified income portfolio, as the investment in this ETF gives you access to growth income from outside of Australia. As I've kind of sort of said before, it's, you're looking for if you can non-correlated assets. So if Australia is having a downtime and you've got some international exposure, hopefully those international exposures keep performing well. Also have a look at rent and REIT. There's some other options to do some research on before we make a purchase. So it's always good to be doing our research as we go through. We may not invest in the products that we research, but it also builds up our background information and makes us better investors. Okay, so since inception, you're looking at 6% return per annum. It's a bit low due to the crash over the last 3 to 4 months. So you can see here mainly focuses on industrial office type investments and residential. There's some retail, so you know it's quite focused on those 5 sectors. On the right hand side here, you're looking at the top 10 holdings. Don't really know much about any of those companies. You know, self-storage, I'm sure that's, you know, storage wars type establishments, but you know, there's definitely a good smattering of different type of companies there. So the ETF has performed reasonably well since inception. As I sort of said, you know, it's done 6%, I think, but that's been hurt a lot by the recent downtrend in the market due to COVID-19 and the uncertainty around real estate trusts and real estate in general, especially retail-focused real estate. As we sort of touched on before, you know, global real estate offers diversification benefits for Australian investors. For example, there's a few data centers and communication towers included in this ETF. So there's some companies that hold those type of things, and they're really hard to get access to in Australia. Pretty much I don't really know, well, data centers, it's a bit easier now, NextDC and things like that, Macquarie Telecom. Mobile towers, I don't think there's anything listed on the Australian market that actually covers those things. You know, so with investment in this one, you gain greater geographical diversification, you know, plus diversification of unhedged currency exposure. So, you know, helps you to mix it up a bit. So, you know, DJRE might be a suitable core global property strategy. You know, if you're looking for that type of thing, so diversification of outside Australia. Though investors should note that unlike most global property rivals, foreign currency exposure is unhedged. So, like I say, you know, you're going to actually have exposure to the ups and downs in foreign currency with this one. So that's just something to keep in mind. That can be good and that can be bad. Hopefully you've enjoyed this little bit of a presentation on global real estate fund, DJRE. Thanks for hanging around to almost the end. Yeah, hopefully it was enjoyable and added some value to you guys. Thanks. Are you interested in learning more about personal finance and investing in the markets? If you are, then smash the like here on the left hand side and caress the subscribe button on the right hand side. It's KrackTheSky Value Investing. We'll be giving you up-to-date investing news and content so you can navigate the markets wherever you are. Expand your investment horizon and crack your financial sky. Thanks guys. See you later.